pilot started in 1979-80, and then the constitutional changes didn't happen until 83.
Right. And they didn't have.
How did we get?
Well, because we kept
The
working.
legislation was one thing,
Okay.
but changing it to make it into a right.
See, until then, there was no right. But we went into communities where there was a significant Ukrainian population who were interested in having the program. Whether it was East Selkirk, it was Beausejour, it was Dauphin.
Well, I know that on the prairie provinces, there was a huge settlement by the Ukrainian people. So it was important for them to create schools that involved the culture that they brought over to Canada.
They agreed to have the first kindergarten group in 1980, in the fall of 1980, and that's where it started.
The language legislation only permitted education to be taught in English, any classes to be taught in English and French. Alberta changed it, and so then the lobbying started here. There was a small group of key people, and that group then started to negotiate heavily with the Francophones, saying, we, the Ukrainian community, political people, all parties represented, are willing to support your clause, you have to support our clause.
So now the program has been in existence for 40 years, and I think that's quite amazing when you think back that 40 years ago, a group of very dedicated parents came together and petitioned the government saying that this is an important program. We want our children to have the opportunity to learn how to speak Ukrainian, to become immersed in the Ukrainian culture. Not only has the program survived, but it's actually thriving.
In 1980, we were incorporated and became a nonprofit charitable organization. And now we continue to do that, to support the English Ukrainian Bilingual Program.